Hi, lovelies. It's Jory. How's he doing? How's it going? Today, I wanted to share a little bit of trans positivity. I wanted to make a positive video for a change. I don't do that very often. Today, I wanted to just share a little story with you on a moment that was really important to me in my transition. This happened about a year ago. It happened on my 22nd birthday. And this moment was my parents calling me daughter for the first time. Now, when I first came out, my parents were supportive, kind of like silently supportive, as in they mostly attempted not to misgender me and use my new name and stuff, but every time they would mess it up, they would go on a whole tangent, and they didn't understand anything about being trans, and they said a lot of shitty things, especially towards the beginning. And my parents and I don't have an emotional connection, really. They don't emotionally support me, but sometimes my dad helps me with practical stuff, which is about all I could ask for him. Most trans people don't have a connection with their parents at all anymore, so I'm thankful that they're not a lot worse. But anyways, so my parents tried their best to use my name. Well, they could have tried a lot harder. And to use my pronouns. If they messed it up, they would turn it into a whole thing. But for the longest time, they never called me anything other than, like, using the she, her pronoun. And I had always been really excited to be called daughter, specifically. I never told them that. I wasn't, like, sitting there like, you guys need to call me daughter now. I was waiting for it to happen. And I was anxious about it because I needed it. So for my 21st birthday, or 22nd birthday, which was 8 months into me coming out, 6 months into me coming out, something like that, they actually gave me this card. And you can't read it really, but it says, "We think you do this daughter thing really well." With one of, like, the prettiest little covers. I love this. And, the inside doesn't really say anything, like, specific other than them being, like, sweet and saying, "Hey, I'm glad you exist. Happy birthday." But literally, like, I opened this and I opened the envelope and I saw, like, "We think you do this daughter thing really well." I fucking started sobbing. Like, that was so important to me and I needed to hear that so badly. And oh man, that was such a good moment. And I still have it sitting here almost a year later. It's just sitting here on my vanity because it was so special. And I hope that out there, you lovely girls get a similar moment, even if it's not with your parents. But I just wanted to share that little story with you guys. It's not too often that I talk about more positive content, or it's not also very often that I just share little stories about you, about my little life. But thank you guys so much for listening, watching, and I'll see you next time. I love y'all. Goodbye.
I'm sitting in my car crying in a trans joy way because I wore my goddess trans hat out in public for the first time, and I had so many people like literally like run up to me and be like, "I love your hat so much, like where did you get it?" And I was like, "It's me," you know? That's why I love clothes as a vehicle to show my art, because it's like this tangible representation of like a world that believes in you. Like, you can see out in public that there are people that love and care about you, especially in a time like this when it feels like the world is like awful. The Broad was where I wore it, so I was like around all of this art, like Keith Haring and Basquiat and these other artists that have inspired me so much to make art that's gonna like hopefully impact the world. Goddess trans, y'all. That's just it for me.
Trans girl showing off her biological sports advantage at the Ren Fair. proud to be a man on a day like this.
True that I saw her hair like the branch of a tree, willow dancing on air before covering me under cotton and...
That's it.
You will?
Yes. That's the problem.
I think we could do it if we tried. If only to say you're mine.
Was everything so hard? I'm in the middle of love, in the middle of love, in the middle of loving you. It's so far from done. You tried to run, I tried to tie your shoes.
Mom brought me into the world. Sister taught me how to girl. Best friend coached me how to text the boy toy that I'm dating next. Girls who help show me the way. They're why I'm in it, girl, today.
Protect trans kids, they are welcome in the space. Queerness is beautiful no matter what they say. Let's all groove, but we gotta give it up for the tea. We're queer, it's undeniable. Sexy and unstoppable. Lesbian, gay, bisexual. We can all have fun, but don't forget the tea.
Right, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Oh my god, I almost made it to the GoPro.
What is your trans joy today? Mine is stealing all my girlfriend's clothes and looking better in them than I do my own clothing. Thank you, baby.
You got into Harvard Law?
What, like it's hard?
I'm one of the guys. Between my eyes, say it louder.
Optimus Prime.
And I'm feeling good.
Clover and Maurice with the dirt.
I don't know. I live in my own world.
Hey, it's Dolly J. Do you want to hear about some trans joy? Because I have some to share. One of the biggest joys I've had this year is embracing my name, Dolly J. In case you didn't know, Dolly Parton and I are from the same town, and trans femmes and trans women often call themselves the dolls, so Dolly just felt so right. Though my parents have also always gone by their middle names, and I pretty much go by my middle name, J, when I'm just out and about. Dolly J, it's just so sweet, and I love the rhythm of it. Mostly Dolly J just speaks to my spirit. It's light, it's fun, it's joyous. And also food is my love language, and I just feel like when you hear Dolly J, you know that she's going to show up with a big old casserole at your doorstep. Or when you come over to Dolly J's house, you know she's going to cook all your favorite foods, which, true. What would Dolly do?